Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. And thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos because it's really helping me to get exposure here on YouTube. In today's video, I want to talk about all the misleading information that we're seeing as far as on this platform, as far as the law of attraction. Because I've had a lot of individuals come up to me and ask me, what are they doing wrong as far as the law of attraction? And the truth is, they're not doing anything wrong. It's just the information that they're receiving is misleading. So we're going to talk about this. Let's get started. How many videos have you seen in the last week, in the last month, where literally it is the absolute simplest thing possible as far as bringing forth your manifestation? It could be something as simple. Write out this affirmation, you'll receive $10,000 within 24 hours. And how many of you have been successful using these techniques? Because I'm seeing this far too often right now, is these videos where here's the quickest and easiest way to possibly bring forth your manifestation, when in reality, these content creators have been working extremely hard and have been putting the time, they have been dedicated towards building up their businesses, towards following their dreams each and every single day. And I'm seeing this everywhere with certain influencers where it's literally taken them at least 500 videos before they were able to make it a business and then come out and say, just meditate on this, envision this, and then let it go. And you're gonna see that it's gonna come forth, when in reality, that is part of the equation. But you have to start taking action. You have to step out of your comfort zone. You have to try new things in order to have new experiences come forth. And especially right now, a lot of individuals have been coming up to me, have been doubting themselves as far as, what am I doing wrong? Is my vibrational frequency not high enough? Have I not done enough inner work as far as letting go of certain self-limited beliefs? You know, what's going on? Do I need to ask for forgiveness for something that I've done in the past? Should I just get in the flow state and allow things to come forth? And the truth of the matter is, focus on your vibrational frequency. Begin to manifest from within first. Forget your reality. Until inside you truly feel that loving energy, until inside you have that high self-worth, that high self-love, that confidence that begins to come up, and you've been able to literally clear out that inventory as far as past painful experiences from your heart space, continue to focus inwards, because what's going to end up happening at a certain point, your reality is going to catch up with how you feel as far as your vibrational frequency. And you're going to notice all of a sudden, if your life is always hectic, you know what I mean, there's a lot of stress as far as at work and things of that nature, what you're going to notice all of a sudden, that stress is going to disappear. Example, this one employee that's always stressing you out, that you're always arguing with, he or she's going to go somewhere else. They might get a promotion, or they'll move in another department, they'll move in another city. Nothing bad's going to happen, but they will be removed as far as your immediate reality. And that's what I find so bad as far as all these videos, is they're getting the views, but they're giving individuals false hope. And then all of a sudden, now these influencers are saying, well, there's something wrong with you. I've used this technique, it's worked for me. When in reality, they've put in the time, they put in the energy and the effort. They followed that guidance. They acted on that guidance. They stepped out of their comfort zone. And not just for a couple of months, for several years. So as far as your spiritual awakening, view it this way. 5-year plan. No matter what stage of the awakening you're at right now, look back when you had your initial awakening. If you're truly investing in yourself and you're working on yourself, you know what I mean? You're letting go of meaningless entertainment, as an example. You're letting go as far as outside interference, whatever's bringing you down. You're really purifying your surrounding, and you begin to focus inwards. Within 5 years, you will have the life that you desire as of this very moment. Right now, I just finished my 3rd year. I'm starting my 4th, and then I have my 5th year. I've been able to transition into doing more and more of what is it that I'm passionate about. Has it been easy? Absolutely not. On YouTube, as an example, on YouTube, average person, as for average videos to get 1,000 subscribers, 156, I was well over 200. Did I give up? No. Because why? I focused on the individuals that I was helping and not just the numbers. I'm not just chasing the numbers. That's why as far as the content that I put out, it's really, I sense out the energies, I sense out what individuals are going through, and I put out that type of content. And other individuals will be drawn. Is it going to be, a slower climb? Maybe. Does it matter? Absolutely not. I'm doing what I'm passionate about. God and my angels are giving me exactly the resources I need when I need them. So right now, if you're remotely struggling as far as the law of attraction, really let go of feeling any type of guilt, doubt, shame, regret, thinking you need to be forgiven for something. And instead, look at how you move forward. Look at the different acts of kindness that you're doing randomly for absolutely no good reason, not no good reason, but for no other reason except for how it makes you feel. Begin to really step into your creative side. But what you're going to notice as of June 10th, we have the solar eclipse that's going to be in Gemini. I'm telling you this, as far as your creative side, this is your shot to gain a deeper understanding as far as what is it that you're meant to create? How is it that you're meant to serve? Because as far as creative signs, zodiac signs, nobody can even come close to matching the Geminis. Every single Gemini that I know is some type of artist. And what you're going to discover is if you're able to release that stress, calm that mind, tap into your heart space, and then just begin to try things. And it doesn't have to be painting. It doesn't have to be writing. You know what I mean? Just try different things. You're going to be seeing that some type of hidden talent is going to come up. Some type of hidden talent is going to be revealed to you. And this talent, you are meant to use it moving forward. And as far as career, as far as business opportunities, it doesn't have to be full-blown a spiritually based business. But what's going to end up happening is you're going to incorporate spirituality into your business. It's just like this spiritual journey that we're on right now. You didn't have a spiritual awakening to just remove yourself completely from your reality, as in spiritually trying to bypass everything. You're meant to use spirituality to enrich your reality. But it takes time. You've done a lot of inner work. You've peeled back the layers. You've created such a jump as far as your vibrational frequency that there's no way that God, your angels, the universe is able to immediately match it. But what's going to end up happening? I'm telling you this. The moment you start walking forth in the most authentic way possible, you're going to see that in a short matter of time. It could be months, maybe up to a year. All of a sudden, your reality is going to match how you feel inside, because you're going to have done all this work. And that's why I'm able to come out here. That's why I'm able to come out here in nature each and every single day. That's why I've been blessed with the gift of time. And what I do with my time, the majority of the time, I'm learning, practicing, or taking action. I've literally removed as much possible meaningless entertainment as possible. I've started to choose more and more as far as the healthier choice, as far as moving forward, because the better you feel inside, as far as the energy that you have, the better that connection becomes, the more you're able to feel that love from God and your angel. And that's going to give you courage like you've never had before, as far as stepping into the unknown, as far as allowing your most authentic self to come out. Because at a certain point, you're going to be feeling pulled. I'm telling you this right now, if you've had your awakening, you haven't quit your job yet, you haven't moved, and you might not have changed relationship, there's a good chance that at least 2 out of those 3, it will be happening in your life. You will be creating a change. It's just like when I had my initial awakening. The apartment that I was in, I went through the dark nights of the soul. I went through a 5-year depression in this apartment. There was no way that I could absolutely remove all of the negative energy. At a certain point, I had to move. I had to get out of there. So I did. And I ended up doing this last June. Last June, when literally, I don't know if we're still in lockdown or it just finished lockdown, but literally last June said, that's it, I'm out of here, I'm trying a new place. I have to follow my heart. I have to follow my intuition as far as where I'm being led. And as far as stepping into the unknown, all the work that you've done in the past is going to greatly affect the outcome. But as we've been taught ever since we're little kids, fear the unknown, fear the unknown. It's always been like this. When no, let go of that fear, let go of that doubt, and just allow that childlike excitement to come out. And realize, as far as these little techniques, Long term, they do work. Long term, they are going to work, but all they're doing is they're trying to either raise your vibrational frequency or else reprogram your subconscious mind. But you're naturally doing this. And as far as stepping into the unknown, I made this mistake. I'm going to be honest with you. I started this channel at least 6 months too late because I was comparing myself with other YouTubers. I was comparing myself with individuals who have been awakened for 5 years. I've been awakened literally for a decade. How am I able to even compare myself with them? I'm not at the same stage. Even right now, they are way ahead of me as far as their spiritual journey, but that's okay because I knew that it was my authenticity, it was my personality, my characteristic that was going to draw individuals to my channel. And once you start stepping into the unknown, you try something new, what you're gonna notice, you might not receive as far as the abundance, example, money immediately from that one activity that you're doing, that one direction that you're heading towards. But what's gonna end up happening is it's gonna give God, your angels, the universe, more opportunities to deliver unexpected blessings. And don't be afraid. Ask for what you need right now. You need $200. Ask your angels and your guides to bring in that extra income. You need to have an answer. There's something, you have a problem. You're like, I just can't figure this out. If I can't figure this out, how can I move forward? Well, start putting out the question, how can I work through this problem? How can I solve this type of problem right here? Just by switching from the I can't to how, guaranteed within a week or two, someone or something or somewhere, you're going to receive the information that you need to remove that blockage that's ahead. This happened to me as far as when I was creating my website. I'm in no way, shape, or form any type of computer programmer. I literally had to watch a video, like a 50-hour video, step by step doing it, and all of a sudden I made a mistake. I couldn't figure it out. I literally had given up. I was like, for a couple of weeks, I think it was almost like a month, I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it. I'm giving up on this. Then all of a sudden, it just dawned on me. How can I do this? What ends up happening? A friend I hadn't talked to in about a decade is a computer programmer, and he was able to help me out. He was able to resolve this. It was such a simple problem, but it's like if I'm asking you to teach Chinese and you've never spoken it, you don't even know what the letters are. If you mess up somewhere, you have to start back at the beginning if you're copying from someone else, and that's exactly where I was. So as far as moving forward, major changes are gonna happen. It might not happen overnight. You might have to really invest a lot of time and energy into a certain project. And that's why it's so important to love it. That's why it's so important to be passionate about it, because that's what's going to drive you. If right now, if it's remotely money that's driving you, that's not your life purpose. I'm telling you this right now, it's not your life purpose. The money should just be a byproduct of the emotion that it makes you feel. And what you're gonna notice, like I said before, that's when the resources are going to start to come forward. And sometimes you have to wait that extra time. Because imagine this, you want to start a new business. Let's say you have the opportunity to have $5,000 land on your lap as of today, as of this very moment. You're barely going to have enough to get things rolling. But if now, option number 2, you have to wait 1 entire year. You can take in all the knowledge you want. You can gain all the experience that you want. You know what I mean? You can evolve as much as you possibly can as far as your spiritual journey. Raise your vibrational frequency as high as you possibly can. And in 1 year from now, you'll have $50,000 land on your lap, where literally now all of your startup costs are going to be covered. That's why you have to start understanding something as far as trusting in the perfect divine timing. I can't tell how many times I've gone through situations where I'm like, this is shit. I can't believe that this is happening to me. I'm wanting to manifest this, and now this is being taken away. Just to have it a couple of months, sometimes later, maybe a month later, to be overwhelmed, become emotional for the blessing that was given, because it led me down the right path and I was able to receive that manifestation. But initially, it didn't appear so. Initially, it seemed the complete opposite. And that's why now when I take these quantum leaps, when I take these leaps of faith, I no longer stress out. I really calm the mind. I continuously tap into my heart. It's my most powerful chakras by far. And I'm embracing and I'm tapping into it each and every single day. I'm letting my vibrational frequency move me forward. I'm letting go of that stress, letting go of that worry. You know what? I'm divinely guided and protected. I'm gonna have a safe landing, and you will too. Let go. If you right now there's any type of feel as far as what am I doing wrong, any type of frustration that's coming up, any type of doubt, any type of regret, if you have a mentality right now you need to be forgiven for something, just walk your most authentic path and continuously do those acts of kindness just from your heart space, just out of love, not needing to have anything come forward. It's just following that emotion as far as that it gives you moving forward. And then within 6 months, this eclipse season that started will create major changes. But if you're continuously doing the exact same thing day in, day out, if you're continuously reliving Groundhog Day, the exact same day over and over again, nothing, you know what I mean? Stop, cough, shop, exact same type of lunch, you see the same people, you talk about the same things, you go home, cook supper, watch the exact same shows every night. It's very hard for your manifestations to come forth, but it's once you're feeling pulled, you're feeling drawn to try new things. And as far as trying new things, it doesn't have to be business related. It could be, example, I want to take an archery course this summer, an archery class this summer. It better be open. If it is, I'm taking it. Is it to do the archery, or is it to meet possibly a soul tribe member? Is it to meet possibly a soulmate? We never know. I've been feeling drawn to this for 2 years now. Last year, everything was closed. I wasn't able to. Well, this year, if I can, I definitely will. And it's once you start doing this, and make sure to do something that you truly love. Don't pretend, you know what I mean? It's like if you're looking for your soulmate, go look for them at a place that you enjoy being. You know, if you don't enjoy drinking, you're not going to go to a bar to find a soulmate. But if you enjoy, example, hiking, you never know. I've met some of the most incredible individuals just being out in nature. And you will too. And once you start doing this, just stepping out of your comfort zone, you're going to start to notice all of a sudden, you're literally going to start to have no limits as far as your comfort zone. Instead of having fear, when you're stepping into the unknown, I'm telling you this, you're going to have so much excitement as far as what's coming forth, because you realize you've done so much inner work. You've manifested, you've envisioned, you felt the emotion. You've let out those tears of love, joy, and bliss when you were feeling those blessings. And you know, you're going to have a safe landing. You know that right now, you have your hand out and you're saying, I'm now ready, willing, and able to receive this blessing. And that's exactly what's going to happen. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but like I say, 5-year plan. For myself, within 5 years, I will have everything that I absolutely desire, and my life will be molded exactly in the way that my heart desires. But I'm taking action each day. I'm making the healthier choices as much as possible. Getting in that exercise, you know what I mean? Getting out in nature, getting that meditation in. Making sure, to remove certain content or certain things that's lowering my vibrational frequency. I'm watching what is it that I'm consuming. And oftentimes, I'll be honest with you, especially lately, I've been having to keep my mouth closed with certain individuals because it's just like they're just not seeing it the way that I perceive it. But I just say, no, I'm not going to start with this. I'm going to love you unconditionally, and I'm understanding of your opinion. And I just keep my mouth shut because it's not worth giving away my energy to these individuals, because no matter, you can't, you know what I mean? You can't convince someone of something. They have to see it for themselves. And that's why for me, it's focusing on my vibrational frequency, focusing on continuously raising it. And that's what's going to trigger individuals around me to start to really look, be able to see as far as with their third eye, as far as this reality, see all the ways that we've been manipulated. Because a lot of people right now are just wanting to go back to how it was, are literally willing to do absolutely everything because they're still trapped into this 3D reality. I want to go on a vacation. I want to go on a vacation. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I'm willing literally to sell my soul to get it. But you don't have to. Distance yourself from the individuals that are no longer a vibrational match you. Step into the unknown and begin to open up. When you sense that someone's a vibrational match you, which you will sense, especially those of you empaths out there, you can sense, I can sense out another empath, and therefore you can too. Begin to open up to them. Especially if once you start doing things, going out in nature, doing things that you don't normally do, that's when you're going to find these types of individuals. You're going to see it's going to feel so good. It feels so good when you meet someone that understands you, and sometimes someone that's just a little bit above your level as far as their spiritual, they're just a little bit further ahead, and the conversation you're able to have with them is incredible. It just feels so good. So for right now, you're remotely struggling with the law of attraction. Don't give up. These energies coming forth are going to create some type of major change in your life. Continue to focus on what is it that you want to have come forth. And if you're not sure of your life purpose, just enjoy life. Enjoy life. Start doing more and more fun activities. Get that work pleasure balanced out. Because a lot of people were, that's why we had the virus. That's why we had the lockdown. Because too many people were fully invested as far as in their work, and they had literally no time for pleasure. Whereas now we're starting to get that balance back up, because it's important. It's important. As far as success, what's the point of being successful if you have to work 16 hours a day, feeling all drained, where you never have the time to have wonderful experience? You never have the time to, example, spend your money as far as with individuals, have certain types of experience with individuals. And summertime is coming. It's going to be the time to get yourself out there. Get yourself out there and begin to just spark up conversation. Whenever you sense it, you're just like, oh, there's something special about that person. Spark up a conversation, and you never know. That might be one of your soul tribe members. Might have this incredible connection with them. They might help you understand something on a much deeper level, and all of a sudden it's going to unlock. It's going to unlock something in as far as your understanding, as far as how is it that you're meant to move forward. And getting out here in nature every day. Every day I do this, even in the winter. For those of you who've been around a long time, you notice I even do my videos in the winter time. Why? Because I feel so at peace. I feel so at home when I'm out in nature. I'm just able to communicate much better than when I'm in my home, as an example. And when you get out here, calm that mind. Tap in your heart space. Ask God and your angels for whatever it is that you need right now. Whatever blockages you have right now. Whatever is it that you need as far as moving forward. Sometimes it's guidance, sometimes it's something to be removed, and sometimes it's receiving some type of physical good. Be ready, willing, and able to receive with open arms, and you'll see that path is going to align. It's going to light up more and more, and you're going to begin to align on the right path. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.